Revs are up. And the gate is down for moto number 2. So we've got some guys hanging back, not trying to get into the carnage here. But a little bit of carnage happening anyways. Riders going down. Who took the whole shot here? Zek's able to pull the whole shot again. Trying to walk away with it. Just like he did in moto number 1. Squid, before our red flag restart of moto number 1, was right there behind Zek's. Oh, was almost went down there, but went down on the back side of the hill. Corrupts finishing second in moto number 1. Holding on to second place here after the first lap. Chili finishing deep in the pack. Moto number 1 able to put himself up here in third, but goes off track. Raleigh moves himself up to third, and Chili was able to recover. And he's back up here fighting. Taking the spot from Raleigh as Raleigh kind of bounced out of that rut. Did Cookie get a jump start? I thought I saw him take off. Let me check that real quick. Y'all can. No jump starts. Oh my goodness. Yep. No jump starts here. Had to make sure. Hole with the 9th place start currently. Chomp sitting back here just hanging out. Letting everybody go so he doesn't interfere with anybody's race. He knows he can be up there. He's just got to get the practice in. Terror going off the side of the track there. That's not the line, brother. Get back on the track. As we make our way back up towards the front here. Chili trying to catch up to Zex and Corrupts. Corrupts. He got punted. Oh. Zex had lost position, but jumping over Corrupts' bike as Corrupts makes a mistake there. Chili able to make the move around Corrupts. Gets a little swapped going up that hill, but does not go down and saves it. Corrupts, trying to be a nice guy, doesn't get too far up into Chili's line. Raleigh following close behind. Currently sitting in 4th place. As these guys are trying to catch back up here. Zex not let him walk away like he did with the last race. Where is William and K-Dubs? K-Dubs currently sitting in 8th. William buried back in 15th as we see K-Dubs coming across right now. King, Doug, and Cole opting for that outside line. K-Dubs has got to put a move on if he wants to put himself back on the podium here. This track getting eroded, tore up. There goes K-Dubs over the big step down. Looks like the battle for the lead. It looked like it was heating up a little bit. Chili not too far behind Zex though. Trying to hold on to him. Don't let him walk away there, Chili. And Corrupts, moto number 1, number 2 finisher, is trying to put himself back up in there in that 2nd place and solidify his spot on the podium here. Got to hold on for 16 more minutes, Corrupts. But Raleigh is putting the charge in to catch up to him. He wants a spot on the podium. Frizzy also putting a good drive in here. Trying to put himself up towards the podium. Had a good finish, moto number 1. Looks like he's starting out early for moto number 2. That RPR Husqvarna swinging around the outside, trying to get as much momentum as they make their way down that little hill. See everybody opting for that outside line. And then Prizzy jumps to the inside there, just trying to cut the track off. As there is Zex. Chili not far behind, so he may be closing the gap up. We'll follow these guys for the next lap and see if Chili can close the gap and possibly take the position from Zex and not let Zex get that sweep for the night. As they're changing that lineup, trying to get out of that E-road, trying to switch to the inside line. And there's Corrupts. So he's not, these guys pretty spaced out right now. Evenly spaced. Zek's pulling away a little bit from Chili though. Trying to get the gap in on him. Carson, thank you for the follow, brother. They jump back down the hill here. Chili is not letting Zex get away easy here. As whenever Zex starts pulling away, Chili retaliates and starts closing the gap back up. He dives to that inside line there and then opts for the outside just to get the speed. Man, on this very rough track, these guys make it look easy. Because they switch their lines up so fast and they know what line they want to take before they even come to this section. A lot of riders still opting for that outside though. You can see the acceleration bumps going up that hill. Just getting chewed up. We'll take a little track walk at the end of the race to see just how bad this E-road is on this track when it starts breaking down. But Chili is closing the gap more on Zex here. Gotta ride smooth. You can see him, but you gotta just be easy. Don't push too hard. As he gets over that triple there. Trying to find the smooth lines. As him and Zex have pulled away from Corrupts about 5 seconds now. I know Zex is probably getting a little bit annoyed as he starts pulling away. Chili closes the gap back up. Zex was able to walk away with Moto number 1 and never look back. Finished with about a 30-second gap. But now Chili doesn't want to let that happen. Trying to stay right there with him. Oh, Zex goes down. Loses the position to Chili. So we've got a lead change here. Now Chili clear track ahead of him. Can he put the gap in and keep the position? But he goes down, bouncing that rut. In that rut, just kind of bounces out of it. Loses the position back to Zex. And Corrupts is has been able to catch back up due to both of their mistakes. And now Corrupts wants a piece of the action. He wants to put himself up there for the fight. Oh, as he cuts down, tries to cut on the inside of Chili, but not able to do it, goes down. Them riders collided just a little bit there. And Corrupts got the worst end of it. Now Chili is back up, trying to get back up here to Zex. And take the win tonight for Moto number 2. He finished deeper in the pack, but was able. But if he can come back, that'll help his points gap right now. I don't know exactly where we are with red plates and stuff. I'll have to get updated on that and find out by next week. But I don't know if, well, this is the B main, so I don't think anybody in here has a red plate. But we'll have to see how the points gap looks in here. As Zex is starting to pull away now. As the track gets more E-road, it looks like he's trying to catch a flow and just ride smooth and consistent. Not try to push the track too hard. Not override the track. But Chili closing the door right back up on him. So he is not trying to let him have any breathing room here and get settled in. Chili trying to stay all over him. As this is the main line, you go for that lower part of the elevated corner. Swing to the outside, go for that lower part as these guys make their way over the table. Chili is reeling him in closer and closer as he's taking them outside lines, just trying to stay on the throttle a little bit longer. Let's see, up the uphill. Chili closing the gap more up the uphill and down the step down. Both scrubbing, trying to get as low as they possibly can. Chili trying to stay out of that E-road. Zex just riding with the E-road, letting the ruts hold him. But Chili is not letting go here. Ooh, almost looked like he almost went down. Might have just been a little bit of ping as he does not go down. But Zex swaps going through the double, triple section. Goes down and gives the position to Chili. So Chili, don't lose it this time. Hold on to it and pull a gap. Take the win as we are halfway through this race. You've got 9 minutes to hold on to it and pull away, as they're already starting to make their way up to lappers right now. Our third place finisher, K-Dubs, currently sitting in 6th place. So Chili pulling away in first gear. Zex able to put the move back on him, trying to get back up here to first place. Take the sweep for the night. Terror, a lapper off the side of the track, went down, looped out right there. We'll just we'll let him do his thing. Don't want to give him any more commentators curse than he needs. And Chili, that open track is really helping him right now. He's able to just hold on to it, find his line. Looks like he's pulling away a little bit. Zex had reeled him back in, but up this uphill, he got a good drive. Both of them got a good drive going up that hill. And now let's see, Zex still opting to just stay in that E-road, let the bike sit down in it, and Chili trying to find the smooth lines on the track. I don't know if there is such a thing on this track, but now Zex is opt for that outside, not going for that middle rut, as they make their way up to a lapper. Another lap rider. It is Chrome. Chrome moves off to the side of the track, lets Chili get by, does the same thing for Zex. But being a good lapper, not trying to get in the leader's way, don't want to battle with the leaders and affect their race. As here comes Zex all over, trying to get up there and catch up to Chili, but goes down the downhill, gets a kicker in those braking bumps, allowing Chili to pull away. So this is Chili's race to lose right now on that Revo KTM. Man, this track getting tore up bad. Chomp Pig sitting off the side of the track, being a good lapper as always. Chili has now put a push in. He may have realized that maybe Zex went down, and now is his chance to capitalize and put a couple sprint laps in and pull away. He makes his way up the hill and over the the 0 step down. Still trying to find the smoother line through that quarter. Swinging up to the top or into that middle right there. And all of these guys, you can see the E-road, all of them are opting for that little cutout section, just trying to get in the flatter part, not have to worry about kind of rolling over the first one, the first little roller there, and making that double. Corrupts, our second place finisher, is currently sitting 2 seconds behind Zex. So a big shakeup here in Moto number 2, as King Doug, a lapper, get out of the way, move to the side of the track, let Chili by, puts his hand down, tells him go, go, go. No, but he hits him. Woo! Chili was not affected by that. King Doug went down. Chili did not get affected. That looked like it was almost intentional. Like he tried to T-bone him. Maybe not. I may be misinterpreting it. But Chili has now walked away. Currently 13 seconds ahead of Zex. So he is... Looks like the E-Road is coming to him a little bit better. He's enjoying it. Just trying to find the smooth lines on the track while everybody else sticking in that E-Road. As we'll let him run his laps trying to pull that gap even further. But Zex is here in second place. Not far, not a whole lot behind, honestly. 12 seconds on timing and scoring. But if he puts some good sprint laps in here for the last half of the race, he'd have to push. I think he can catch back up to him and get that sweep tonight. As here comes Corrupts trying to catch up here to Zex and follow him to the front. Zex making another mistake going down towards the top of that hill. Corrupts closing the gap even more due to that mistake. So it looks like Zex possibly just trying to override the track, losing some position, losing traction going down in sections that he was able to just walk away with and utilize them sections better in Moto number 1. And Corrupts closing the gap on him as they make their way over the finish line. 3.5 minutes left in this race. And back up that uphill. Oh, sorry everybody. So Zex may be slowing down just a little bit. Maybe he realized he was overriding the track a bit and trying to push too hard. So he's just got to let the track come to him. Don't try to push the track, or don't try to push and ride over your head on a rough track with E-Road setting in on this track. And I think that's the key to racing on this track here. Just got to be calm, pick your lines, stick to your lines. And just ride smooth. Be smooth coming into your corners. Don't try to slam too hard into them because that E-Road could kick you out. As them guys are cutting that corner down. Zex currently sitting 11 seconds behind Chili. Corrupts a second behind him. Dom is finishing 7th. Last Moto is currently sitting in 4th place. They're doing good. As they are making their way across the finish line once again. Down the hill and back up for a couple more laps here tonight. Zex and Corrupts staying pretty consistent on the gap they've had with each other. Oh, Zex went over the rut and down. Corrupts able to make the pass on him, so currently taking the position over Zex. I think he would take the overall for the B main here as well. As now it would put Corrupts in a 2-1 or a 2-2 position and Zex in a 1-3. So I do believe Corrupts would take the position just due to the better finish in Moto number 2. And there's Scooter. They're going to be making their way up to a lapped rider. As we'll let Corrupts kind of do his thing and try to pull away. As we pan to Monster and Squid here. Squid trying to make the pass on Monster. Monster doesn't want to let that spot go though. Oh, Monster goes over the berm, losing the position anyways. Squid able to pull away now. And Monster recovered, got back on track ahead of Caleb. Who's this? Rome currently sitting in 16th. Need to try to find 203 135. Where are they at? We're going to take the drone fly in a minute. As here's Prizzy currently sitting 9th place. He was up towards the front, towards the beginning of the race. Oh, K-Dubs must have went down on that hill. As K-Dubs just now getting back up. Prizzy putting the work in to catch up and make the pass on him. As Prizzy dives to the inside there, side by side, coming out of that section. Oh, K-Dubs gets a little bit more drive and bumps into Prizzy, though. Prizzy able to make the pass around him. Just kind of swinging out and able to hold more momentum and make the move. William sitting in front of them, trying to put himself up towards the podium as he had a good finish, Moto number 1, and wants to replicate it if he can get back up there with 2 laps to go. Chomp Pig sitting off that side of the track, being a great lapper as always. Gotta say it every time you come across Chomp, because he's such a good guy. He doesn't try to get up here, doesn't try to battle the leaders. He's exactly what you'd want in a lapper. He pulls off the side of the track and waits. Doesn't try to force the issue. Doesn't wait for the blue flag. If he hears another bike behind him, he pretty much just gets out of the way. A great guy, great lapper. Been around the MXOR scene for a minute now. I think I was in the stream or racing when it was his first race, and he was trying to figure out how to get settled in. Everybody's in there helping him. Lots of love for Chomp here in the MXOR community. And we're trying to find our leader here as we're waving under white flag. Sorry about all the jumping around. As there's Corrupts. So Chili is still 9 seconds ahead of Corrupts. So almost to the checker flag. He makes his way around this corner for the last time here tonight. And back up the hill, down the start straight. Over the double triple section one last time here. Whew. Back in, sliding out just a little bit. Able to recover though and not lose it. Jumping down the hill and making his way to the finish line here. And our Moto number 2 winner is Chili on that Revo KTM. Corrupts coming behind him in second here. I believe that would give Corrupts the overall as the finish goes now. As we'll sit here and wait for the rest of our riders to cross the finish line. 3 riders retiring from this race. King Doug, Hamzat, and Tilu are not going to finish this race. Zex, our Moto number 1 winner, coming across in first. Damas in 4th place. As we've got a little bit of about a 10-second gap to our 5th place rider. So this track spacing them out a lot. And there goes Spency in 5th place. Raleigh coming behind him in 6th, not too far behind as we wait for William, Prizzy, K-Dubs, and Janky as they would stand now. That would be our top 10. And William crossing the finish line on that DHFR KTM. Putting himself in 7th place here. K-Dubs in 8th place. Where's Prizzy? They were a lot closer on time and scoring. As there comes Prizzy to cross the finish line in 9th place here. Dude, yeah, I could tell. You weren't as composed, Moto number 2. I figured that E-Road was probably messing with you a little bit. Good racing though, dude. Y'all are better people than I am. I couldn't race this track like that. There's a reason I'm in the booth. Just need consistency. Yeah. Got the speed, definitely. I mean, you were up there. Ah, I got you, Z. I got you, Zero. All speed, no consistency in MXGP. As we've got one more rider to cross the finish line. Chomp Pig. So we've got Chili in first, Corrupts in second, Zex in third, Damas in fifth, Damas in fourth, Spency in fifth, Raleigh in sixth, William in seventh, K Dubs in eighth, Prizzy in ninth, and Janky in 10th.